Howdy! Welcome to Raw and Uncut with me, John Maffio, aka MaffmanJones. This is the new show, if you didn't know, where I talk about chronological news stories and I don't make a cut. Therefore, whenever I make a little oomph or a little stutter, I write it down, and every week you guys guess how many times I'm going to stutter. Whoever gets closest gets a shout out at the end of the video. So without further ado, let's get started. A lot of Marvel news, a lot of crazy news in this week over the last 2 weeks, but Lee Pace, who is in the new Hobbit movies, he was in Breaking Dawn, and he is confirmed to be the villain for Guardians of the Galaxy. Also, Zoe Saldana has been confirmed to play Gamora, the lead female. And, I don't know, I don't have much to say about this. Lee Pace is a really cool actor. He hasn't really done much to show how awesome he is, but he has potential, and he is going to have an expanded role in The Hobbit, Desolation of Smaug, so it should be really cool to see how he does there. But not really much to say yet because nothing's been revealed yet. Emma Stone will be leading the next Woody Allen movie, and the reason why I'm pointing this out is because I am a Emma Stone fanatic, and I love her as an actress, and I would love her if we were together, but that's aside from the point. Next, it has been said, or rumored at least, that Zack Snyder will lead the Justice League as director if Man of Steel is successful. Now, it looks like Man of Steel will be successful, and it looks like it will be a damn good movie. So I wouldn't have a problem with this because Zack Snyder, we need a Justice League movie to come out just because of Avengers. I don't think it'll be as good as Avengers from a groundbreaking standpoint, but it could be a fun movie, and Zack Snyder could bring a lot to the table. But, you know, I'd rather not see Justice League come to the big screen. But if it is going to come to the big screen, I'd rather it be from Zack Snyder. Because he's a cool director. Next, first of the news stories involving the Amazing Spider-Man set pictures, there have been quite a few with Electro at Oscorp, and the same Oscorp building from the first movie, that one tower. And it just seems like Rhino's on the loose, and Max Dillon showing off his quirkiness, his dorkiness, his geekiness. His glasses are like tilted everywhere. His comb is incredible. And Spider-Man is giving him lessons. Apparently, he is his eyes and ears. So, I guess his interview from the Django Unchained from last year is right. They are working together, Spider-Man and Max Dillon. And I like the story potentials for this. Next, leading into that segue, Jamie Foxx has joined the new Annie remake, and with Quavanzale Wallace, if I said that right, and instead of being Daddy Warbucks, as it's been pronounced for the last few decades or so, is being changed to Benjamin Stacks, because Stacks is more associated with African Americans, I guess. I don't know what that means, but this could be a really fun musical. We'll have to see. And Jamie Foxx is a great singer, if you haven't noticed. Here's the first flop news story of the week. There's going to be a sequel to Die Hard 5. This one's going to be called, ready for it? Die Hardest. And it's going to be penned by screenwriter Ben Treble Cook, who is known for this movie called Deader Country. Yeah, Deader. I'm pretty sure Deader's not even a word. And it's some straight-to-DVD movie that's about zombies that nobody's ever heard about. So, judging by those credentials, Die Hardest will indeed suck. I have no hope for Die Hard anymore. They're taking it into a realm of reality that just isn't good for cinema anymore. They should just go straight to DVD if they're going to do it. Stop ruining the reputation of Die Hard, please. They couldn't... I guess nobody with talented screenwriting credentials wants to make a Die Hard movie anymore. How sad. Along with the fact that Episode 4... That's one mistake. Alongside the fact that Episode 7 will be filming in early 2014, it's just been announced, John Williams is expected to come back to compose Episode 7 with J.J. Abrams. And while I would like to see Michael Giacchino collaborate with John Williams, because Michael Giacchino is basically J.J. Abrams' right-hand man. He is to J.J. that Steven Spielberg is to John Williams. I really talked really fast right there, and I almost messed up. Almost didn't pronounce my words right. But yeah, I mean, this is really awesome. And the prequels, I don't hate them. There are some good qualities to them, and one of the best qualities is the music by John Williams. He's one of the legends of cinema in terms of music, and musics. That's 2. And I can't wait to see what he does for these new movies. Really. It's going to be awesome. Fantastic Four is going on the run with casting, and supposedly at 3, Michael B. Jordan, who is the character from Chronicle, might be playing Johnny Storm, and that's controversial because Johnny Storm is white, this actor is black, and the woman who might play Invisible Woman is Ashley Williams, if I'm saying that right. I'm not sure if it's Ashley or if it's something like Ashley, but she's from Girls, that HBO show. Now, what the problem with this that might be fan raging with fans is that Johnny Storm and Invisible Woman are brother and sister. And if they're black and white, I mean, they could be adopted, which isn't a bad thing to me, but people just aren't going to like that. It's different from the Max Dillon being black with Jamie Foxx because this is actually family connections here. But I wouldn't mind it because the guy who played the president from Chronicle is a really good actor, supposing from that movie. Next, the final, or at least the new poster for Man of Steel released, and it looks very similar to Superman Returns. I don't have a problem with it, though. It looks really cool. There's a blur in the background, and you get the illusion that he's flying, and he's above while the city's below, and it's all blurred out. It looks cool, in my opinion. Next, it's been announced that Men in Black 4 is being written. Men in Black 3, I really enjoyed it a lot, actually. And I had no problem with it. It's just, I really think they should have just kept it at Men in Black 3. It was a good way to end the story, but I guess because it made a suitable amount of money, they want to try to give a little extra jab in there, but I think it's going to fail. From first impressions, because Men in Black 3 was good enough to end the story. Just keep making sequels, guys. Just keep making sequels. Iron Man 3 box office. It made $174 million opening weekend, and that's the second highest opening of all time. Congratulations, Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man, Marvel Studios, Kevin Feige, and everybody at work. You guys are making sick movies and making a lot of bank. Just as long as you keep making really good movies, you guys deserve the money. Congratulations. Go see Iron Man 3 if you haven't seen it, by the way. It's really good. Finally, Men in Black. No. That's 4. Finally, Mission Impossible 5 is moving forward, and Tom Cruise has signed on. Whoop-de-doo. I really enjoyed 4. I enjoyed 3 and 1. 2, I'm like, eee. So, and apparently Christopher McQuarrie might sign on to direct it, but we don't know yet because he has other projects lined up for him too. I'm looking forward to it. And that's it. There is something else involving Gwen Stacy and set photos for Amazing Spider-Man 2, but I'm going to talk about it in a separate video because I want to just talk about the Amazing Spider-Man 2 in general and its potential for greatness. You'll get that video later in the week or later next week. I'm going to talk about how much I'm excited for the movie and why I think it could be one of the best superhero movies in recent years. So I guess my stutters were 4. And since nobody guessed 4, I'm going to go Price is Right style. Who got closest? And closest was Quinn Jammin' F with 3. Congratulations, Quinn Jammin' F. You can have my babies. This has been Raw and Uncut with MaffmanJones. It's time for me to go see Iron Man 3 for a 3rd time in a row. Yeah! See you guys next time.